As we grow older, life teaches us lessons that no school or book ever could. Wisdom isn't just about what we know, but also about knowing when to step back, let go, and prioritize peace over proving a point. The idea of playing dumb isn't about being dishonest or weak, it's about choosing emotional intelligence over ego, harmony over conflict, and personal well-being over unnecessary battles. In the following sections, we'll explore 5 common scenarios where playing dumb can be a powerful tool to nurture relationships, preserve inner peace, and embrace the joys of a life well lived. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Your support means a lot to us. If you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up to help spread our message. I'm also eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0 instead. Your feedback is crucial, as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. 1. Navigating family tensions. When stepping back is the wisest move. Families are the intricate threads that weave together the fabric of our lives. As we age, our role in this tapestry often shifts, placing us at the heart of our loved ones' interactions. This central role brings a sense of honor and purpose, but it can also become a source of tension when family dynamics become strained. In these moments, stepping back and playing dumb can be one of the wisest moves you make to preserve harmony and protect your well-being. Disagreements within families are inevitable. Whether they stem from generational divides, differing perspectives, or complex decisions about caregiving. Perhaps your children are debating how best to manage your care, or your grandchildren are caught in a trivial dispute that feels monumental to them. You may have seen such patterns unfold countless times, giving you the clarity to predict the likely outcomes. Yet, jumping in to mediate or taking sides can sometimes make matters worse, despite your best intentions. By choosing to play dumb in these situations, you're not ignoring the importance of family or dismissing their struggles. Instead, you're demonstrating trust in their ability to work through their differences. A simple, neutral comment like, "You both make good points," or, "I trust you'll figure this out together," can diffuse tension and remind them of their own capacity for resolution. These words, though understated, can create a calming space where emotions settle and understanding can grow. This approach is not about apathy, it's about wisdom. Over the years, you've likely carried the weight of family responsibilities, guiding your loved ones through countless storms. Now, in this later stage of life, you have earned the right to let others shoulder more of that load. By stepping back, you protect your emotional energy and avoid becoming the lightning rod for every disagreement. There will always be moments when your voice is needed, particularly if the conflict threatens the foundation of your family or involves moral or safety concerns. In those cases, your wisdom and guidance can provide stability and protection. However, for the everyday squabbles and misunderstandings, playing dumb can be a quiet yet powerful act of love. It shows your family that you trust them to navigate their own paths, even if those paths involve occasional missteps. Families by nature are imperfect, and their beauty often lies in these imperfections. As an elder, you embody the history, resilience, and unconditional love that bind everyone together. By choosing when to step in and when to step back, you become a calm presence amidst the storms of family life. Your restraint and quiet confidence speak volumes, often more effectively than any words of advice. In playing dumb, you're not relinquishing your role as a family elder. Instead, you're redefining it. Your presence becomes a source of grace, stability, and unconditional support. You remind your loved ones that while conflicts may arise, the bonds of family are ultimately stronger than any disagreement. When you choose to let go of the need to fix every problem or resolve every argument, you empower your family to grow. This quiet wisdom fosters understanding, nurtures relationships, and creates a legacy of love and stability that will endure long after the conflicts of the moment are forgotten. 2. Embracing simplicity with technology. Choosing what matters most. In today's world, technology evolves at a pace that can often feel overwhelming. Smartphones, social media platforms, streaming services, and online banking promise convenience, but for many in their later years, these tools bring more frustration than ease. The constant updates, confusing interfaces, and new trends can leave even the most patient feeling out of sync with modern life. It's in these moments that the practice of playing dumb can be liberating, allowing you to prioritize what truly matters over the pressure to keep up. Technology may promise to simplify life, but the truth is that not every innovation is worth mastering. Your years of wisdom have taught you that simplicity is often more rewarding than complexity. Why spend hours troubleshooting a new device when you could spend that time enjoying a favorite hobby, tending to your garden, or sharing stories with loved ones? Playing dumb in the face of technological challenges is not about admitting defeat. It's about reclaiming your time and energy for the joys that truly enrich your life. Imagine a situation where your grandson enthusiastically shows you how to use a new app. His excitement is contagious, but as the explanation veers into jargon, you realize it's far more complicated than you anticipated. Instead of struggling to keep up, you laugh lightly and say, "That's amazing, but I'll leave the tech wizardry to you." This response isn't an admission of failure. It's a moment of connection. By allowing younger generations to share their expertise, you create opportunities for bonding and bridge the generational gap. There's also great power in understanding that not every piece of technology needs to fit into your life. You've lived through decades where face-to-face conversations, handwritten letters, and quiet reflection were the primary ways to connect. While technology can enhance communication, it cannot replace the richness of these timeless interactions. Choosing to play dumb to certain technological pressures allows you to hold on to these cherished practices while still embracing the conveniences that truly serve you. For example, you might have mastered email to stay in touch with old friends, or learned to use video calls to see your distant grandchildren. That's enough. You don't need to master every app or device to feel connected. Your wisdom lies in discerning what enhances your life and letting go of what doesn't. This intentional approach not only preserves your peace of mind, but also guards against the frustration that comes from navigating error messages, forgotten passwords, or endless updates. Asking for help is another form of strength. When a task feels overly complicated, turning to a trusted family member or friend is not a sign of weakness but a demonstration of wisdom. Statements like, "I'm not sure how to do this, can you help me?" show that you value collaboration and connection over solitary struggle. These moments not only lighten your load, but also allow others to contribute and feel valued. By choosing simplicity over complexity, you protect the parts of life that are timeless and meaningful. The tactile joy of reading a book, the warmth of a handwritten card, and the unhurried nature of a heartfelt conversation remind you of the beauty that technology can never replicate. Playing dumb is not about turning away from modern advancements. It's about ensuring they don't overshadow the deeper joys that make life fulfilling. This approach to technology also reflects a quiet rebellion against the relentless pace of the modern world. Life isn't a race to master every new invention. It's about cherishing the moments that make your heart full. By embracing simplicity, leaning on others when needed, and choosing connection over complication, you embody what it means to live with intention, grace, and wisdom. As you navigate the technological landscape, remember that your presence, wisdom, and love are what truly bridge the gaps between generations. Technology may promise to connect us, but it's the shared laughter, understanding, and support that create the bonds that matter most. 3. Navigating pushy salespeople. Staying grounded in your wisdom. One of the undeniable perks of age is the quiet confidence that comes with experience. Over the years, you've likely developed a finely tuned ability to see through the noise and focus on what truly matters. However, even the wisest among us can occasionally find ourselves targeted by pushy salespeople or smooth-talking scammers. These individuals thrive on pressure, urgency, and the hope that you'll hesitate or falter under their persistence. In these situations, playing dumb can become one of your greatest defenses. Picture this: a salesperson contacts you, their tone overly friendly, offering what they describe as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It could be a financial product, an expensive subscription, or a charitable donation requiring immediate action. Their polished words are designed to disarm you, to make you feel as though agreeing is the easiest or even the smartest thing to do. While it might feel natural to counter their claims with logic or argue your perspective, why waste the effort? A far simpler and far more effective approach is to feign confusion or uncertainty. A response like, "I don't really understand all of this. I'll need to check with my family first," can diffuse the pressure without sparking a confrontation. This tactic isn't about diminishing your intelligence or independence. It's a deliberate act of self-preservation. By playing dumb, you reclaim your time and space, putting the decision-making process back on your terms. This subtle but powerful move prevents the salesperson from gaining the upper hand while keeping the conversation calm and inoffensive. This approach also aligns beautifully with one of life's greatest lessons: the power of pause. By nature, pushy sales tactics rely on urgency, act now or miss out forever. But your years of experience have taught you that time is an ally, not an enemy. Rarely is there an offer so urgent that it cannot wait for careful consideration. By slowing the conversation with a simple, non-committal response, you disrupt their rhythm and regain control of the situation. Knowing when to ask for help is another sign of wisdom. If a financial or legal proposal feels too complex or too good to be true, involving a trusted family member, friend, or advisor is a wise move. These are the people who genuinely have your best interests at heart. By leaning on their insights, you not only protect your finances but also safeguard your sense of security. It's worth remembering that playing dumb is not about evasion. It's about asserting your boundaries in a gentle but firm way. The goal isn't to outsmart the salesperson, but to preserve your peace of mind. The strength of this approach lies in its simplicity. By choosing not to engage with high-pressure tactics, you remove yourself from the stressful energy of the interaction and create space to make decisions that align with your values and priorities. Beyond practicality, this strategy reflects a deeper truth about self-worth. Your value is not tied to how well you navigate someone else's agenda. You've spent decades cultivating a life that reflects your principles and priorities. No stranger with a polished pitch deserves to disrupt the stability and freedom you've worked so hard to achieve. By gracefully stepping away from such interactions, you reaffirm your commitment to living on your own terms. Every time you decline an offer, walk away from a scam, or refuse to be rushed into a decision, you remind yourself and others that wisdom isn't loud or combative. It's steady, deliberate, and deeply empowering. Playing dumb in these situations is not an act of retreat, but a quiet assertion of the life you've built and the priorities you hold dear. As life continues to present opportunities for connection, growth, and joy, it's crucial to protect the energy you dedicate to these moments. Pushy salespeople may promise the world, but the true treasures of life, the laughter of loved ones, the serenity of a peaceful afternoon, or the fulfillment of a meaningful conversation, cannot be bought or sold. With every choice to disengage from pressure, you further solidify the foundation of a life lived with intention and grace. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. 4. Handling heated debates, choosing peace over conflict. Life's journey brings countless opportunities to share perspectives, shaped by decades of experiences and lessons. It's natural to feel a desire to contribute to discussions, especially when you believe your insight could guide others. However, not every conversation needs your voice, and not every heated debate requires your participation. In moments where opinions clash and emotions run high, the ability to step back and play dumb can become a profound expression of wisdom. Imagine a family gathering where the warmth of shared stories suddenly gives way to rising voices. Perhaps it's a political disagreement, a debate over lifestyle choices, or even a clash of generational values. All eyes might turn to you, the elder with decades of lived experience, expecting you to validate one side or resolve the conflict. While you could weigh in with a carefully crafted argument, the real question is whether you should. In these moments, neutrality can be the most powerful stance. A simple, gentle response such as, "I can see where both of you are coming from," allows you to diffuse tension without taking sides. This isn't avoidance, it's a deliberate choice to prioritize the relationship over the argument. By refusing to fuel the fire, you create space for reflection and calm, giving others the chance to pause and reconsider their own positions. Heated debates are rarely about reaching common ground. More often, they're about asserting individual perspectives, with participants becoming more entrenched as the discussion escalates. Engaging too deeply in such situations often widens the divide rather than bridging it. By stepping back and playing dumb, you remind others that what truly matters isn't winning the debate but preserving the bonds that connect you all. This approach also protects your peace of mind. As life progresses, your emotional energy becomes a precious resource, and not every disagreement is worth the cost of your well-being. Choosing to disengage isn't about giving up, it's about choosing where to invest your energy. In modeling restraint and prioritizing serenity, you set an example for others, teaching them that not every battle needs to be fought. However, this doesn't mean you should always remain silent. There are times when your voice carries the wisdom and clarity necessary to guide others, particularly in matters of deep significance. The art lies in discerning when your input will truly make a difference, and when silence is the more impactful choice. By stepping away from the heat of conflict, you also demonstrate a level of humility that fosters understanding. Your restraint shows that wisdom isn't about proving yourself right, it's about recognizing when the relationship is more important than the argument. In doing so, you cultivate an atmosphere of respect, where others feel heard and valued, even if their views differ. The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity. By allowing others the space to express their emotions and navigate their differences, you affirm their ability to grow and learn. Your silence isn't passive, it's active, a way of encouraging personal growth and mutual respect. Over time, your ability to let go of the need to engage in every debate becomes a legacy of wisdom. Those around you will come to see that relationships are built not on agreement, but on mutual understanding and love. By choosing peace over conflict, you reinforce the deeper truths that only a lifetime of experience can teach, that the strongest bonds are not forged in arguments won, but in the respect and care shared across generations. When you let heated debates pass without engaging, you model a way of living that values harmony over discord. This choice isn't about suppressing your thoughts. It's about knowing that your silence can speak volumes. As the storm of emotion fades, your presence remains as a calm and steady foundation, a reminder of what truly matters in life. As we transition to the next topic, consider how the ability to set boundaries in heated discussions mirrors another important aspect of later life: recognizing your limits when asked to take on more than you can handle. This wisdom, rooted in self-awareness and grace, helps preserve not only your energy, but also the joy that makes life so meaningful. 5. Setting limits. Recognizing when to say no. As the years pass, one of the greatest lessons life teaches is the importance of recognizing your limits. In the later stages of life, your time and energy become more precious than ever. Yet, the world around you doesn't always acknowledge this shift, and requests to take on new responsibilities often come with flattering words and assumptions about your capability. Whether it's organizing a family event, leading a community project, or stepping into a role you've filled in the past, the pressure to say yes can feel overwhelming. It's tempting to accept these requests, driven by a sense of duty or a desire to help. After all, you've spent decades proving your reliability and contributing to the lives of those around you. However, wisdom lies in understanding that saying no is not a rejection of others, but a profound act of self-care. By choosing to set limits, you protect your well-being and create space for the joys and pursuits that truly nourish your soul. Playing dumb in these moments can be a graceful way to decline without conflict or guilt. A lighthearted response like, "Oh, I wouldn't even know where to start these days," or "I think someone with fresher ideas might be a better fit," communicates your boundaries while respecting the importance of the task. These words allow you to step back without appearing dismissive, preserving relationships while maintaining your own peace. It's important to remember that stepping back doesn't mean abandoning your loved ones or your community. On the contrary, it's about empowering others to step forward and take on responsibilities. By declining, you create opportunities for growth and contribution in others, encouraging them to experience the fulfillment that comes from giving. This isn't selfishness, it's generosity in another form, a way of trusting others to rise to the occasion. The time you reclaim by setting boundaries is a gift to yourself. These later years are meant to be a celebration of life's treasures. Quiet mornings of reflection, the joy of tending a garden, or the pleasure of pursuing passions long set aside. These moments are the essence of a life well lived, far more meaningful than any obligation or responsibility could ever be. Overcommitting, on the other hand, can lead to stress, fatigue, and even resentment, emotions that detract from the peace and contentment you've earned. By choosing to gracefully decline tasks that don't align with your priorities, you protect not only your physical and emotional health, but also the relationships that matter most. This approach doesn't diminish your value, it enhances it. Your worth is not measured by how much you do for others, but by the love, wisdom, and presence you bring to the relationships and activities that fill your heart. By recognizing your limits, you honor the life you've built and the person you've become. Setting boundaries is not about building walls. It's about constructing bridges to a life of intention and fulfillment. It allows you to say yes to what truly matters, a laughter-filled conversation, an unhurried evening under the stars, or the simple joy of a day spent entirely on your terms. These are the moments that make life rich and meaningful, and they deserve to be protected. As we move forward, let's reflect on how setting these boundaries ties into the broader theme of wisdom. In the final section, we'll explore how playing dumb in its many forms is not a sign of weakness, but a profound demonstration of strength, rooted in the understanding of what truly matters in life. 6. The strength in playing dumb, a lesson in wisdom. At first glance, the idea of playing dumb might seem like a retreat, an avoidance of life's challenges, or even a sign of vulnerability. Yet beneath this seemingly simple concept lies profound strength. It is a quiet declaration of wisdom, a choice to prioritize peace over pride, and an understanding that life is best lived when guided by emotional intelligence rather than ego. Throughout the years, life has likely presented countless opportunities to assert your knowledge, prove a point, or take control of a situation. These moments may have seemed essential in their time, but the wisdom that comes with age often reveals a deeper truth. Not every battle is worth fighting. The ability to play dumb is not about suppressing your intelligence, it's about discerning when to step back for the greater good. Consider the situations we've explored: navigating family tensions, embracing simplicity with technology, handling pushy salespeople, disengaging from heated debates, and setting boundaries. In each of these scenarios, playing dumb serves as a deliberate act of self-preservation, a way to maintain harmony while safeguarding your own well-being. It takes strength to resist the urge to prove your point or fix every problem. Instead, you exercise restraint, trusting that others will find their way, or that some matters are best left to unfold naturally. This approach also reflects an unparalleled clarity of purpose. At this stage of life, you've earned the right to focus on what truly matters. By choosing not to engage in every argument or master every new skill, you ensure that your energy is reserved for the relationships, moments, and activities that bring you the most joy. This intentional living is not about avoidance, but about honoring the life you've cultivated and the priorities you hold dear. There is also great humility in acknowledging that you don't have to know or do everything. When you play dumb, you create space for others to step in and contribute. Younger generations, in particular, thrive on feeling valued and needed. By stepping back, you invite them to share their knowledge, take responsibility, and strengthen their connection with you. It's a gift of trust and empowerment, one that fosters mutual respect and understanding. Ultimately, playing dumb is not about diminishing yourself, it's about elevating the greater good. It allows you to lead with grace, reminding those around you that true strength is measured not by how much you control, but by how much you let go. Life, after all, is not a competition. It's a journey best shared in love, connection, and understanding. As we close this discussion, let's reflect on the legacy you create by embracing this wisdom. In choosing peace over conflict, simplicity over chaos, and connection over pride, you embody the quiet strength that only the passage of time can bestow. Your example serves as a beacon of grace, teaching others to navigate life's complexities with calm and intention. This is the beauty of a life well lived, not how much you achieve, but how deeply you live. In the end, playing dumb is not about retreating, it's about stepping into a role of quiet leadership, where your actions and restraint inspire others to cherish what truly matters. As you continue forward, let this wisdom guide you, knowing that every choice to prioritize peace and connection strengthens the bonds that make life so meaningful. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from this topic. Have any thoughts or personal experiences to share? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join our community for more empowering content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, embrace the journey with confidence.